The Legend of Jigong Chapter 4.
And our mission really is to make sense of what looks like pure chaos surrounding the living Buddha, Jigong. We're not starting with quiet meditation.
No, not at all. Forget serene sage vibes. The story literally throws you into this wine and food place. Jigong's finished his meal, has zero money, and is basically yelling at the staff.
Yelling, like actually.
Yeah, the text uses the term ugly language. He's arguing because, well, he wants to leave without paying the bill. So, yeah, first impression, spiritual freeloader.
Huh. That's not the intro I expected for a living Buddha.
Yeah.
A bar fight, essentially.
Pretty much. But right when things are about to get really messy, these two figures show up. Big figures.
The disciples?
Exactly. And their arrival just flips the whole scene. Suddenly, there's this immense respect shown to the guy who is just, dodging his bill.
Okay, tell us about them. They sound important.
Oh, they are. And the contrast between them is stark. It tells you a lot about the kind of power Jigong wields. First up is Qin Shao.
Qin Shao, the beautiful bearded one.
That's him. Beautiful bearded Qin Shao. The text says he's over 8 feet tall, dressed in blue, huge black beard right down his chest. He looks powerful, wealthy, righteous almost.
Like the respectable disciple.
Totally. And he steps in, sees his master getting grief, and his first reaction, super casual offer to just lop off the head of anyone who insulted the monk.
Whoa. Okay, so he's the muscle and the money, presumably.
Yep. He laughs it off, pays the bill immediately. Problem solved, right? But then there's the other one.
Go on. This is where it gets weirder, I bet.
Yeah. Yang Meng, his title. The plague deity Yang Meng.
The plague deity. Seriously.
Seriously. He's younger, maybe early 20s, dressed in pink and blue, but his face. The description is chilling. White as paper, tinged with blue without a drop of blood color.
Wow. So he literally looks like sickness walking.
Exactly. Like the embodiment of plague or decay. It's unsettling, to say the least.
Okay, hold on. A Buddhist monk, supposed to be about compassion, relieving suffering, has the plague deity as his, sidekick.
That's the question, isn't it? Why does he need this figure? You got to keep that in the back of your mind as we go.
Definitely. So, Chen Zhao pays up.
Right. Pays the bill, tells the shopkeeper, this is the living Buddha of Lingyan Temple. Don't ever charge him again. Problem solved, right? Rich disciples can cover him.
Seems logical. Time to go home, maybe have a nice cup of tea, provided by his wealthy benefactor.
But that's too easy. Too normal. Jigong completely rejects it. Chen Zhao even offers him 10 or 8 taels of silver, which is a decent chunk of change.
And Jigong says,
nope. He insists on going begging small alms.
Huh?
Why? Because, and this is his quote, that is my monk's skill.
His skill is begging. Not like enlightenment or miracles.
Apparently, public spectacle is part of the skill set today. He needs to perform this act.
Okay, so who does he take with him? Please don't say the plague deity.
He tells Yang Meng, the plague deity, who the text also calls a simpleton, interestingly, to carry the Wei-Tua statue, like a begging staff, basically.
The simpleton plague deity carrying the holy staff. Got it. What about Chen Shao, Mr. Respectable?
Oh, Chen Shao is mortified. Utterly ashamed to be seen with his master begging like this. Some acquaintances see him, ask what's going on, and he basically makes excuses and ducks away. He can't handle the public shame.
So Jigong is deliberately choosing public awkwardness, even chaos, over comfort. And he's dragging the personification of disease right into the street with him.
Yes, this clearly isn't about collecting spare change. He's setting something up. Orchestrating an event.
He needs an audience.
Yeah.
And needs Yang Meng there.
Precisely. He needs a stage and he needs his, let's call him his special operative, ready.
And the stage he chooses.
It's a brand new tea shop that just opened. He walks right up.
Okay, here we go.
Announces he's there to offer congratulations. Nice, right? And then asks for a small donation.
How small are we talking? After rejecting 10 taels.
He asked the clerk for 200 taels of silver.
200. Wait, wasn't 10 a lot? 200 is.
It's completely insane. It's a fortune. Enough to buy houses, support families for ages. For a clerk in a new tea shop, it's not a request. It's basically a demand for instant ruin.
So the clerk obviously says no. I mean, how could he possibly pay that?
Of course he refuses. It's extortion, plain and simple. But Jigong just laughs, and then he lays out this mechanism. This is where you see the terrifying side of his method.
The escalating fine.
Exactly, the divine fine. A ticking clock of doom. Pay the 200 now. Can't. Okay. Wait till noon. It's 400 taels. Doubles. Huh? Wait till late afternoon. 600 taels. Wait till sunset. 800 taels.
This is unbelievable. He's bankrupting this guy just for refusing an impossible demand.
And the final turn of the screw. Wait a full day and night, and the tea shop itself will not be enough to settle the debt.
So, complete annihilation. Financial death sentence.
Yeah.
Just because he opened a tea shop on the wrong day.
It seems that way, doesn't it? But think about it. This isn't really about the money, is it?
What do you mean? It sounds all about the money or the lack of it.
Well, yes and no. The effect is financial panic. He's locking the shop owner into this state of absolute terror about mundane ruin, money debt, losing everything.
Okay, so the owner is completely distracted by this.
Totally blindsided, making him oblivious, perhaps, to the real drama Jigong is about to stage right there.
Is this when the busybody steps in?
Yeah, some local guy tries to be helpful, offers a tiny donation, tells Jigong to just move along. Jigong brushes him off with this weird line, something like, "In your body, could you carry me?"
Cryptic. As always.
And then, bam, he turns straight to Yang Meng, the plague deity, and gives him the command.
The command that connects all this madness.
This is the pivot. He tells Yang Meng, the simpleton plague deity, wait here. An old Taoist priest is going to come out in that south alley.
Okay.
When you see him, grab him and beat him to death. Right here, in front of the tea shop.
He orders him to kill someone. A priest. In public.
And ensures the tea shop gets slapped with a murder lawsuit. Total ruin, guaranteed. Not by the fine, but by association with a brutal killing.
Wait, why? Is the priest evil? I mean, Yang Meng is the plague deity. Maybe he senses something?
Well, let's see who appears. Yang Meng waits. And sure enough, out comes this Taoist priest. Tall, 8 feet, blue robes, carrying a beautiful sword.
Okay, sounds imposing.
But the description says he has benevolent eyebrows and kind eyes. Looks like a perfectly nice, wise old master. He's even singing a little song about, spiritual cultivation and true lineage.
So he looks good, like actually benevolent?
He looks completely harmless, even virtuous.
But Yang Meng attacks him anyway.
Instantly. Doesn't hesitate, yells out, "Good demonic priest, I have waited for you for a long time," and just goes for him.
Demonic priest. So Yang Meng does see something others don't, despite looking benevolent.
It seems so. Jigong's command wasn't random. The plague deity recognizes the target. This chaos, this violence, it's surgical. That priest, despite appearances, had to be stopped. Right then. Right there.
So, okay. Let's recap. We have a fake bill dispute, a plague deity carrying a staff, an insane escalating fine driving a tea shop owner to panic, and now a public assault, maybe murder, of a seemingly good priest ordered by a Buddhist monk. This has to be about something bigger, something hidden from view. What is Jigong actually trying to fix here?
And right on cue, the narrative shifts. It pulls back the curtain to give us the why, and it has absolutely nothing to do with unpaid bills or grumpy tea merchants. It's all about the Zhu family.
The wealthy Zhu family in Linen City. Introduce us.
Right. The patriarch is Zhu Jing, nickname. Half city Zhu tells you how rich he is, right? He owns half the city, practically. He's 70.
Okay. Rich, powerful. What's the problem?
His only son, Zhu Zikui, he's 21. And he's been mysteriously ill, confined to the garden study.
Mysteriously ill.
That's the key. They've called in top doctors, famous physicians. But the medicine, useless. Has absolutely no effect. Zero.
So not a normal illness? Something else.
Spiritual?
Magical?
Oh, exactly. Conventional methods are failing, which points to an unconventional cause, something beyond the physical.
So how does the family figure out what's really going on?
Old man Zijing gets suspicious. He goes to check on his son late one night, and he hears sounds from inside the study.
What kind of sound?
Men and women laughing, having a good time. His immediate thought, oh no, the maids, the nurses. They're corrupting my sick son. Huge scandal for the family.
Okay, understandable fear. What does he do?
The classic move. Wets a finger, pokes a hole in the paper window to peek inside.
Is it a scandal?
Not exactly. He sees his son, Zizi Kui, looking perfectly fine, eating, drinking, laughing with a beautiful young woman.
So he's not sick, he's lovesick. Who's the girl?
She's Yui. Turns out she's the daughter of their neighbor, Wang Cheng. So the son isn't physically dying, but he's caught in this situation, this intense connection, maybe obsession, manifesting as a mysterious illness.
So the illness is really the secret romance, maybe complicated by something spiritual. Is that priest involved somehow?
That's the implication, right? The son's life is on hold. He can't function normally, can't marry, can't take his place in society because of this entanglement, this affliction. Maybe the demonic priest symbolizes or even perpetuates that spiritual drain or obstacle.
Okay, so it's a family crisis, but maybe not the one Zhu Jing first thought. How did they decide to handle it?
Well, Zhu Jing's first instinct might have been anger, maybe violence. But his wife steps in with the calm, rational, socially acceptable solution.
Which is?
Don't make a scene. Don't interfere forcefully. Tomorrow, send a matchmaker. Arrange a proper marriage between Zhu Zikui and Yue. It saves everyone's honor, makes the kids happy, solves the problem neatly.
Makes sense. The sensible long-term fix.
Exactly. But is it fast enough? If there's a genuine spiritual danger, like that priest represents, maybe the sensible approach is too slow.
And Jigon senses this urgency, senses this spiritual threat that the family can't quite see or deal with quickly enough.
That seems to be it. He bypasses the polite, rational, delayed solution. He knows immediate, drastic action is needed to break the affliction, save the son, maybe save the whole Zhu lineage. So he engineers this. When Zhu Yuanwei is just heading out, planning to visit his neighbor, Wang Yuanwei.
Okay, routine visit.
Seems like it. But before he can even leave his house, Wang Yuanwei, who also goes by Wang Sheng, shows up first, comes riding in, dusty from the west. He's got a horse, a couple of small sedan chairs with him. And the conversation starts normally enough. Wang Cheng explains he's just bringing his niece, Wang Yue, back home.
The girl in question.
The very one. She's supposedly been away at her maternal uncle's house, the Jujiujia, for, and this is key, more than 2 months.
2 months, okay.
And the timing is crucial. She's back literally the day before her big engagement ceremony, the Ding Lai.
Okay, right there. That's the trigger, isn't it? That 2 months.
Exactly. Zhou Yuanwei hears that and alarm bells just go off. The text says he thinks Qian Chaiyi wait, this statement's wrong?
Because he knows, or he's absolutely certain, he saw a girl looking exactly like Wang Yue in his house yesterday.
Drinking wine with his son Jikui in the study. So how on earth could she be returning from a 2-month trip? It just doesn't add up.
It's impossible. So his mind immediately leaps to something else.
Something terrifying. It's this devastating double identity crisis. His only logical step in his mind is that he wasn't mistaken about yesterday, which means
the girl he saw yesterday wasn't the real Wang Yue. It was an imposter. A supernatural one.
Precisely. And fueled by this sudden fear, he basically forces Wang Cheng, his neighbor, to bring the sedan chair inside. He has to see this niece up close.
He needs proof. Or disproof.
He needs to confront the reality. And when the actual Wang Yue steps out, gives a formal greeting, well, the truth just hits him like a ton of bricks.
She looks identical.
Exactly like the girl from yesterday. The text is specific. Zhenzueshen Kanjian. Zhang Di Banbucha. No difference. Not a single one. A perfect, horrifying match.
Oh, man. So what's going through his head then?
Pure panic. The source spells it out. He concludes internally, right, that Wang Yue is either a Yao or a Guai. Basically a demon or some kind of monster. Either a ghost or a Yahoo, a fox demon.
Wow.
The shock of realizing this powerful entity is targeting his son, his family, it almost makes him physically collapse, right there.
But he can't show that, can he? Not Zhu Bancheng, the wealthy pillar of the community.
Absolutely not. That's where the cover-up starts. Saving face, Mianzi, it's critical.
So what does he do? He lies.
He lies.
Right.
Quickly, he tells Wang Cheng he's just overcome, thinking about how terribly sick his own son Zikui is, just heartbroken.
Smooth. And the neighbor buys it.
Totally buys it. Accepts the explanation, expresses sympathy, promises to visit the sick son later, and leaves. The immediate crisis is averted, socially speaking. But inside Zhu Yuanwei,
the panic is just building. He rushes home, completely falling apart, tells his wife, Anren, we're doomed. We won't survive this.
Yeah, they go from suspicion straight into full-blown desperation. Here they are, incredibly rich, can buy almost anything, but they feel utterly helpless against this, invisible spiritual threat.
And in that desperation, where do they turn?
Yeah.
Not to another wealthy friend, I bet.
No, and that's fascinating. The solution, the suggestion, it doesn't come from his wife or his peers. It comes from way down the social ladder. Defu, a book boy. A young servant, maybe 15 or 16 years old. Described as clever, though.
So the kid has the answer. Or an answer.
He has a referral. It shows how, when the elite are desperate, they'll listen to anyone. Defu suggests they find Liu Taizim.
Liu Taizim.
The old Taoist priest. Works at a Senking Guan, the 3 pure temple, just outside the Qingbo Gate.
And what's his reputation?
He's apparently the go-to guy for exactly this kind of crisis. Defi says he's famous for, a whole range of supernatural services.
Like what?
Like Zhu Yao catching demons, Tuigi driving away ghosts, Jingzai purifying the house, and even Zibing curing illness.
Wow, the full package deal. The whole supernatural spectrum covered.
Pretty much. He's the one-stop shop for Zhu Yuanwai's terror. So, to the Zhu family, he represents competence, hope, maybe their only hope.
So Zhu Yuanwai doesn't hesitate.
Not for a second. He grabs 4 servants, gets Difu to lead the way, and they rush off to this temple.
And he finds Liu Taizhen. What's the first impression?
It's interesting. The initial description is quite humble. Liu Taizhen is wearing an old Taoist cap, a faded blue cloth robe. Simple stuff.
Doesn't sound like a miracle worker, maybe.
Well, the text does add he has Kingzhu features, which means kind of refined or clear-looking. But yeah, not flashy.
Okay, so Zhu Yuanwai, this super rich guy, Kaizu, meets this humble-looking priest. How does that go?
Zhu Yuanwai just lays the flattery on thick, tells the Taoist his fame is like thunder in my ear, you know, that kind of thing.
Standard approach for asking a big favor.
Right. Then he spills the whole story. There's a Yao. It looks like Wang Yue. It's Mizu bewitched his son. He basically begs the Taoist, please greatly bestow your mercy, do the exorcism.
And Liu Taizhen. Does he play hard to get?
Not at all. He agrees instantly. But here's where the narrative takes a sharp turn. The focus shifts.
Oh, how so?
As soon as Zhu Yuanwai promises to pay well and turns to leave, we get Liu Taizhen's internal thoughts. And it's not about piety or spiritual battle.
What is it about?
It's about money. The text reveals he's thinking. This family is a Dakaizu, a huge source of wealth. This isn't just a job, it's a massive payday.
So his agreement wasn't purely altruistic.
Far from it, seems like. He tells Yuanwai, go home, prepare, I'll follow shortly. The rich man leaves, totally relieved, thinking he's got the best help money can buy.
But the moment Zhu Yuanwai is gone,
the mask drops. Liu Taizhen immediately calls over his own temple boy, and what's the first thing he asks? Not about purification rituals or spiritual tools.
what do they ask?
He asks what temple items they had to pawn.
Pawn. He pawned temple items.
Apparently.
Yeah.
This is the real kicker. This raises that critical question for you listening. Is this spiritual expert more concerned with saving souls or with redeeming his own stuff from the pawn shop?
So he's broke. This famous Taoist is broke.
Seems like it. Systemically broke. The details are really something. It turns out he's basically had to hawk the temple's assets just to keep up appearances. He needs his proper outfit back to impress the rich client.
What kind of outfit are we talking? And what did he pawn?
Well, first, the basics. His new Taoist cap and new shoes. Purely for looks, right? Those were pawned for just 2 Tao, probably strings of copper coins. Not a huge amount.
Okay, hat and shoes. What did he give up to get those back?
This is where it gets really ironic. To redeem those vanity items, they had to pawn things actually used in worship. A pan that's a gong, or maybe cymbals. And lavish the temple's supply of wax or candles.
Wait, so he traded the sounds and light of the temple for a hat and shoes?
What's that way? Sacrificed the tools of ritual for personal attire, but it gets deeper.
How so?
His main professional gear, his formal Taoist robe and his silk sash, those were pawned for more, 5 Tao.
And what did that cost the temple?
Even more significant items. The Vaiswo, which is like the ceremonial cover for the altar or table, and the mansang, the temple's curtains or draperies.
He pawned the curtains off the walls.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
He's literally stripping the temple bare, its decor, its functional ritual items, just so he can dress the part for this wealthy Zhu family.
Wow.
Okay.
The man coming to purify their house is doing it by desanctifying his own.
It's a stark contrast, isn't it? And his justification. Purely business. He thinks, I must dress well for this trip to earn more money. His spiritual authority in this context is literally bought back for 5 Tao.
It's all about the performance, the appearance of expertise.
Exactly. It's the commodification of spiritual work right there. And he doesn't just get dressed, he makes sure people see him dressed.
What do you mean?
After he gets his fancy robe and sash back, puts on the new cap and shoes, he doesn't take the quickest route to Zhu Yuanwai's house. No, he deliberately takes the longest route, going all the way through Kintang Gate.
Why would he do that?
To be seen. To show off the outfit. He's maximizing his investment in these clothes. He wants everyone, especially anyone connected to the Zhu family, to see him looking like this successful, powerful Taoist priest before he even gets there to talk fees.
The performance starts the minute he steps out the temple door.
The show is already on the road, so picture this. We have this Taoist, Liu Taizhen, maybe feeling pretty pleased with himself in his redeemed finery, marching through the city.
Ready to tackle this demon, or at least ready to look like he can.
Right. And just as he's probably enjoying the attention, soaking in his perceived status, bam! His grand entrance gets violently interrupted.
Interrupted? By what?
He hears this loud shouting from up ahead, and suddenly a new character bursts onto the scene.
Who is it?
A man named Yang Meng. And he's not there to greet the Taoists. He comes charging, swinging his fist, and just straight up attacks Lu Taizhen.
Attacks him. Just like that.
Just like that. Right in the middle of his procession. This is where the plot really takes a twist.
So it's not just about the demon at the zoo house anymore.
No. And this attack isn't random. The sources tell us
Jigong himself is involved.
he intends to play a trick, a big one, on this rather greedy, appearance-obsessed Taoist during this whole demon-catching affair. So the deception around the Yao is about to crash right into the deception of this financially motivated expert.
It's like layers of deception colliding.